the form that we've seen from the Knights over the last 6 weeks has been superb, led by Caelan Ponga.
Confidence with some key players who have come back over the last few weeks, one of them being Kickow.
Surge to try and push their way into the finals and in front of a big crowd. Now in recent times, they'll be a lot better today than they were back in round 18.
Well, it's that round 18 game against the Bulldogs where they won 66-0. They were 4-3.
We are King, who brings it back, and he'll play it here 15th for a long time in the NRL. Played just one game in the second half. Standing underneath it, Greg Marju makes a good catch with his first attempt.
Jacob Saifidi, who's hitting the ball up now, joined by his brother Daniel, who returns.
Again by the Bulldogs. Kick towards that corner. Here they are, Charles defensively. Elliott runs towards Burton, loses the ball. Play on. Line set to the left-hand side. It goes to Tavita Pangai Jr., who takes the tackle in this set. Burton, kick out, tipping it on. Wilson couldn't hang on to it.
Side to cover. Newcastle now trying to get it out of their own area.
Pass. Dominic Young taken down by Burton. Big tackle there that had to stay in the field of play. Saifidi reaching with enough to take the speed spread. Pangai Jr. again, an offload. A bridge too far for him this time. To Gagai. They were very narrow there on this right-hand side, Newcastle. But Gagai
down.
Shrugged away from the ineffective. So Caelan Ponga, who kicked 11 last week against the Raiders before game-winning streak.
I think there could be an argument with Ponga's being.
They are rattled at the moment, as Wilson in particular. Here is Frizzell. Elliott showing it to Thompson, gives it to Thompson, who was that close.
We certainly know it's no.
Opportunity to catch the ball, it's a professional foul.
A pretty easy place, really, once the hand was bleed.
Ponga from beside the uprights makes it a 14 in.
But they're down to 12, the Dog.
So with a win today, they'll push themselves to the bodybuilder. He had Kickow in trouble as well before he slipped over, but a gamble, tip on Gagai. What a touch that was! Young for the corner! And while we'll never know whether Burton gets there, we don't think it's
critical of back rowers that don't run their lines and have an opportunity to miss the defender.
Maybe out the back to Burton. Kickow on the angle, then straightens as he moves towards top. Stop there by Kickow. Heads in field. Wants to keep it going. Wrapped up event. Ponga linking up there with Gagai on the right-hand side. He favours that left edge. He will grab it towards the corner. It'll find the touch in. Early in the game against the Dolphins 2 weeks ago, which they eventually won 23-22. At the moment, Gagai, somebody eventually will make them pay. There was a touch there by Wilson here. A broken leg and ankle, and there it was, just getting caught. A hip drop motion.
Understand it's a hip drop.
No surprise. That was a pretty obvious call here with Dell. Golden chance here for the Knights. Man spins from dummy half.
Just gets him going the wrong way. Can't come back quick enough, and it goes past him, actually.
Is taken here while Preston sits and waits for his return. Ponga, Bulldogs, this season.
Dummy half has done a great job.
Most of the season now, of course. Brownie playing just the 5 games before his mistake by Newcastle. And the Dogs still with 11 men for
here. Warren, the ball from Averillo was a beauty.
Involving Wilson as Marju stutter step there as he brings it back. Line here, the Knights on the kick chase. Gagai makes the tackle, and the Dogs begin the diagnosis as this game progresses. Find out more about that. I'll get to the Knights and the Bulldogs, and Jack Hetherington throwing himself to Daniel Saifidi. He wants support. He finds Gamble. 13 on left.
Positioned himself beautifully for that pass off Daniel Saifidi.
So Ponga just keeps kicking goals.